Hi everyone, Schoolhouse Intuitive Tarot. We're here for the Libra Weekly Reading. This is for about the week of the 14th or so to about the 21st, so maybe the 15th to the 21st. Give or take a couple days, the energy is not confined to time necessarily, so but generally it'll be about a week. And the channeled messages are timeless, so you will hear that I'm channeling during the reading, and yeah, so those will maybe be meant for you. And if not, don't try to make it fit if it doesn't. Let's go ahead and get started with some oracle cards. Then we'll jump into some tarot. I'll finish up with a few love cards, a few career cards, and all the information for the decks is in the description box. And please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, share. We have the bluebird. Gentleness brings happiness. Okay. Bluebird. Very lovely energy here with the bluebird. Very nice. It gives me sort of like a homey kind of feeling. Definitely matters of the heart, for sure, happiness. Yeah, and also actually a little bit of a period of kind of peacefulness and rest and reflection. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw the Four of Swords or another card symbolizing that sort of need to rest, reflect, that sort of thing. Get more of these cards here. Let's go ahead and get few of these cards. Please read the about section for the channel or just in the description box for important messages. Thank you. We have community. All right. And this is like a full spectrum of colors here with this rainbow. Beautiful. We have the transformation with the butterflies. Some of you may be seeing white butterflies. That could happen or have happened recently. It's a very sort of gentle, delicate energy right now. Maybe things could be feeling, I'm picking up on some loose ends needing to be tied up. That could be relevant for some of you. And also I'm hearing Dominic right now too. Dominic. Let's see what else we have. Healing chaos. All right. So community, healing chaos, gentleness. Oh, where is this going? I haven't had this card come out yet, I don't think, in a reading. Not in a recorded live read or whatever this is, recorded reading. And next we have, we're going to get this one more. Thriving. Oh, this is looking good then. And with the giraffe card here, this is encouraging you to tune into your intuition. You know, the giraffes, they're high up, you know, connecting to the divine here. They have a easier access because they're so tall, supposedly, right? This is about farsightedness too, whenever you see the giraffe. And I'm noticing these cards, you have butterflies twice. So yeah, the transformation, a metamorphosis possibly happening. And with the giraffe, you know, all those divine cosmic rays here coming about. And it's almost like tapping into a new source of energy for that clarity you might need in order to make a decision. There are 3 giraffes here that may be relevant for some of you. And Ted Andrews would say the giraffe has to do with looking ahead, being alert, being aware of what's coming, and just seeing what others can't necessarily see, even during chaos. And so this is about not being resistant to move into a clearer path, clearer waters, so to speak. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw 6 of Swords coming in. I'm hearing Raphael or Ralph at this time. And let's get started with tarot now. Go ahead and do it. Oh, I know. We're going to use a different tarot deck today. Use this tarot deck. So, spirit guides, angels, messengers, divine spirit. What do we have for Libra for around the week of the 15th to 21st of May, 2023? What do we need to be aware of? What do we need to know, think about? What do we have? I'm hearing Natasha. That's a name that's come up in other readings, okay? We have, and I'm also picking up on pears, like the fruit pears. So I don't know if that's something like a lot of people, either they really like pears or they don't. That could be a message either from the other side, someone that you know who crossed over, who either really liked or didn't like pairs, but I am getting pairs. Or you could just simply have bought some pairs today. I could be picking up on that. We have the Magician card. This came out in the pre-shuffle. I pre-shuffle all the decks and attune them to Reiki. And this deck, actually, this card came out of this very deck. And that's the Magician card. Now the Magician, that's it's card 1 in tarot, just after the Fool card. And this is about having the resources you need to manifest. This is about creating your own opportunities, your own abundance. This is, healing, transformation as well, because we have that snake here. And this is also, seeing what may not be seen. Okay. Now, generally, you might not hear that about this card, but I am intuitively picking up on that for this particular card. Seeing all sides and angles to particular issues that could have to do with the community or chaos at this time. You could have also actually just come out of this chaos time. It doesn't, again, the energy, the timing isn't exact with any of these readings, but it's that energy is still around. So it's here, even if it's, days out or days in. Next, you have the Star card. Okay, so you have the Star and you have the Magician. All right, so with the Star card, this is going to be Aquarius energy. That could or doesn't have to be relevant, but this is hope, rebirth, spirituality. This is creativity. Just like the Magician creates, so does the Star. This is that creating what you want, your wish fulfillment. All right, and being drawn to the spiral pattern here on both of these cards, the Magician and the Star card. Now, the Magician and the Star together, that's a very powerful duo. That is really about, there is no limit to what you can create, what you can manifest. And water may be healing for some of you at this time. I'm also hearing the name Claudia and Kim. So those could be more butterflies. This isn't even in the same deck, and you now have 3 cards with butterflies on them. So butterfly, could be you could definitely be going through some big changes, or you're feeling like they're on the horizon, like you just know they're coming, or you've set something into motion and now it's about to actually take form or develop. This is new birth, it's new love and joy coming in. And it's like, no matter what, like transformation is happening. All right. So this is about embracing those new beginnings too. Let's keep going. What else do we have for Libras? We have all of this being able to, I clarify, as we go. So we're not done yet with these cards. There's quite a ways to go. Okay. So now we've got some 3 of Swords energy. So that's our first major arcana out of the deck. And that's, as you can see here, this is pain. This looks like heartbreak here for some. It can also mean surgery for some people. I'm hearing Kyle right now. And that doesn't mean Kyle's getting surgery. Just I'm hearing Kyle. So that could be an ancestor saying hello. It could be just, Kyle, you might want to pay attention to this. Or you could be involved with a Kyle. So it could be anything really. Your intuition will always know best. So this is, it hasn't been easy. This is what we have here. Okay, so generally I put the cards like this. So under the community, we have the Star. You may find that your community is very healing right now. Transformation, the butterflies aligning. I'm also seeing the full rainbow here. And within this deck, I'm seeing the full rainbow here. So this is big healing. Okay, this is big healing. And then under the healing chaos, we have 3 of Swords. And this could definitely have to do with what the chaos is. Now, this could be about a decision or not being chosen for something. This could also, because this is sword energy. So that is, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And so now we have Aquarius twice. And then we have the Ace of Cups comes through for thriving. And, I'm picking up on the pink and the pink here. So it's amazing to me how these cards are all sort of aligning. And then there's another rainbow. So, and that's, again, they're not even the same decks. So whenever I see the Lotus, I think of, out of hard times, out of the mud comes this beautiful opportunity, this beautiful cup here presented from the universe. Ace of Cups, that's water energy. That has to do with your intuition, your emotions. So this could be also a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have the dove here of hope and peace. So this is beautiful. And again, getting something, yeah, again with the healing waters. Okay, it might be time for that. Even I'm picturing someone actually out in the rain, like feeling sort of free and like yelling in the rain as it rains, you know. Let's see. I'm just going to calm the energy here for a minute and really look in. Some of you may want to pay attention to your north node, wherever your north node is in, you know, for your higher purpose. That's coming through too, because I'm getting a lot of too. Unfortunately, with this card, I am getting a little bit of a betrayal energy, backstabbing, just based on where the swords are laying here. Oh, okay. Some of you could be blaming yourself as well for something that's going on, and you're in fact, you know, creating um, some anguish. Not well. It's not that you created the anguish; it's that being hard on yourself isn't going to heal the chaos. This is a time where you need to like sort of break free from that and realize that you are deserving of love, and you can trust your higher self. So I don't know who needs to hear that, but I'm also getting Lillian right now, or like Lillin. It could be Lynn as well, definitely. And I'm picking up on the month of October, or October. Interesting, I said October. So that could be relevant, but it's October. I'm picking up on that, but also, yeah, it could be October, which I guess, would that be Spanish? October? I don't know. Anyway, so that's coming through. uh, and Leona, and Myers is coming through too. Okay, so what else do we have here for? I want to get a little clarification actually before we move on with more tarot cards. I do want to start to clarify a little bit. What do we have for? Let's see. Let's tell us about. Okay, I think this is where we'll go. Getting Rastafarian too. I don't know if some of you love, you know, reggae music, or if you yourself are Rastafarians or what, but that's coming through as well. And I'm also getting the eagle, which is about soaring to new heights, you know, and having that dignity. Whoa, okay. So we have control, and I'm not taking all of these. We're going to take these two, and that's it. Getting Lionel as well, and Leon could be a Leo we're dealing with here too. Leo tends to come through in like all the Libra readings. So we have control, card 10. All right, so this is a Capricorn energy too. So I don't know if some of you are dealing with a Capricorn or if it's the energy here, but here we have, look at this. Oh my goodness. Here, just like with the Magician, we have that coiled snake, right? The snake eating its tail. I forget what it's called, but it's just not coming to me right now, but I do know about that. So that is that healing, that cycle, the rebirth, death, rebirth, that sort of energy there. And it's interesting because we also have this sort of like half a diamond here, and then we have the full diamond here. And this could be you taking your healing into your own hands. Could be literally, you could be a healer, like for Reiki or something, Qigong, something. Yeah, okay. So I feel like there are some onlookers too. I feel like you may be in the spotlight in your community, or you could be getting that attention soon. There's something coming around with that. I'm hearing Mercabra too. And then we have endurance here, okay? So endurance. Actually, what came out first was acquisition. So either way, but this is going to be Taurus energy, card 2, and acquisition. Okay. Some of you may be feeling as though you are being, you know, really questioned at this time. Here we have more snakes, you know, so it's like, it's a big transformation, it looks like, and it could have to do with love. It doesn't have to be though, but I feel as though you've got a lot of sun energy. So there we are with some Leo again. Let's see, Leo. So this could be heart-centered. It could have to do with some leadership. For endurance, here you have the Scorpio sign, card 8. So we have 2, 8, and 10. All right, now endurance, these are kind of, I feel like you've needed both, or you will need both, to get through this healing of the chaos and whatever this is, that big letdown. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship that was a heartbreak, but there is something here that is needing to be healed. I mean, it's surrounded by two very healing cards, the Ace of Cups and the Star. So there is some, and we flat out have the word healing. So you could experience something, this upcoming week, or even already started this week. And there we are again with Leo, with the lion here. This is someone being a little too harsh, though, right? Sun here, Leo, 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 Leo. I do Leo monthly readings, by the way. The May one is out. I also do all signs weeklies. But at this time, I'm not doing every single 12 zodiacs. I'm trying to, as a new channel, I'm trying to like make sure I don't like overdo it with videos, but that I am still putting out enough. So anyway, feel free to leave feedback. Let's see. So I'm just thinking, I feel like this is somebody like kind of wrestling with their past, or wrestling with a piece of themselves that feels like it'll never get unstuck even. I don't know why I'm hearing that. I'm also hearing Sabrina right now, and I'm getting the word harmony as well. Okay, so, and then there's something about a cabin here. I'm not seeing it. I'm picking up on something about cabin. Now, this could be that need to rest, retreat, get closer to nature. It could also be like a literal thing. A lot of things, though, in tarot, it's all metaphors. But yeah, I am getting cabin. And it could be some of you are feeling kind of cooped up. Like there's that cabin fever sort of thing. Especially, if you're in certain parts of the world where it's snowy, rainy, cloudy, dark a lot, whatever, where you can't really get out much. But oh, I'm hearing the name Lainey. Lainey. That could be a nickname. Also, some of you are connected to the restaurant business. Restaurateur, yeah. Okay, so I was just hearing something about crystals, about crystal work, about maybe going in person to pick out crystals rather than always choosing online. Maybe it's best if you go into the actual crystal shop and get some things, or sort of, yeah, like a metaphysical store that has metaphysical items, or other sort of healing items in the store, to actually go in, and that could actually be an experience. You may actually meet somebody that then it like leads to something. Okay, and I'm getting someone's guide coming through. I'm hearing Agnes. All right, Agnes is coming through for somebody out there. And then let's see. I want to know, what else do we need to know about this energy with the control, acquisition, endurance? Is this about like a person? What kind of person would this be here? What is this? You have fortune. Okay, so some of you, your heart path is very connected to the fortune overall. I'm getting community chest, like that game there, Monopoly or whatever. There's a community chest. There is something here about your fortune and community and whatever is going on here. And then you get a letter. So you could get a letter from someone. Okay, and it says, the name on here is Mombella Gatanio Via. Interesting. Okay. So you have a letter, and I feel like this could be the key. This could be the key to something, this letter, this message you get. All right. This could be, a text message. It could be anything really. And then also we have on the bottom, we have servant. Okay. So this is like, I feel as though this is working with the universe, working with the divine. You could find through acts of service that you start to feel that sense of community, and in that there's healing for you. I've said this before in Libra readings. I'll say it again. I feel as though some of you, if you aren't already, are considering like considering healing work, energy healing work, maybe that sort of thing. There's something in there for that. Okay. And Nikki. Hydration seems to be important here as well. That's coming through. And there's also something about lattice work, the crisscross kind of. Some of you may be getting something set up for like a wedding or a graduation, or there's some sort of maybe growth now, like on the lattice work you have on your house or apartment building or something. There is something coming through about lattice now. Lattice for me is also very like, it is like very structured, predictable, organized. So some of you could have a feeling like a need for that right now, and that could actually bring you comfort at this time, because it does seem like there could be a potential for some sort of this during transformative time. And maybe it's also about needing to have like an official conversation with someone as well. With this letter, maybe you're not getting the letter, maybe you're creating the letter. Oh, and look, I didn't even realize this. See the patterns with the tile? That's like kind of, it could look like lattice work. The sort of, again, like I said, the crisscross, and then I look down and here that is. So yeah, I think that we're on the right track then. It does seem like that maybe actually sitting down face to face with somebody and having an actual conversation could actually be beneficial for some of you. I'm getting Bradley and Antonia as well right now. There's something also about like an antique hutch or other sort of wooden furniture. There could also be like a handle broken on that, a metal handle or something that's kind of, or like a latch or something that's not quite operative. And maybe I don't know if you're thinking about getting it fixed or what, but that's kind of popping into my head now for somebody. And I'm also getting like a lemon scented candle, or it could just be lemon in general, but that's coming through too. Tiara. All right. Let's keep going. We're going to use more tarot cards. What do we have for Libra, spirits, guides, angels? What? Not taking all of them. We will be taking only the ones that, oh my goodness. All right. So clarifying our tarot cards here of the Magician, the Star, Three of Swords, Ace of Cups is the Queen of Pentacles. Now, these are not in the order they fell necessarily. But we have the Three of Swords, Three of Swords again. I'm hearing Leisha. So we have and also a zebra print, zebra pattern. It could involve a zipper as well for somebody. So, and somebody has a Coco Chanel bag, or their name could be Coco or Chanel, or two pets maybe named Coco and one named Chanel, something like that. That's coming through as well. So Three of Swords, again, we talked about, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and this can go anywhere, but we'll just place it on top of the other Three of Swords for now. So there's that sort of, I'm hearing the word incision at this point, like something either really cut or it's going to be made clear. It's very going to be precise. I feel as though language right now is really coming through strongly to be very precise with language, with communication, leaving almost no room for error. You can't always guarantee that, but trying your best to be very pointed and skilled in the language that you're using. I'm getting Mars energy with this. So that is action. That is action. That's energy. It's big energy. You're encouraged to have the Temperance here. We have Sagittarius energy. That could be in your chart. Again, with the healing waters. Okay, balance. Okay, you have balance here. You have balance here. So this is the calming energy. This is also divinely connected. You're divinely connected here. This is also this is going to be fire energy too. We've got fire on the chest here. It is Sagittarius, but then there's also water energy. So, you have, I feel like this card could have to do with any of the elements, but really, I don't know why I'm paying attention to that right now. But that's because it doesn't really ever come out. I'm getting sort of like things needed to be very balanced in the approach, like including everybody. This could have to do with a community piece. But Temperance is coming through, and I feel like that should go near the Magician, actually. So, yes. And some of you may be trying to control or temper your emotions at this time. Okay, so that's coming through. All right, that makes sense now. I'm getting, Queen of Pentacles. Oh, and good. And then we have the Ace of Swords. Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Okay, so this is Earth energy. So this could be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And there, notice I'm really paying attention to this white rabbit down here now. It's about fertility, and maybe instead of going like a straight path with something, it's going to be best to zigzag, kind of like that lattice work. It's going to be best to kind of zigzag. That's how rabbits typically run. And so Also with the rabbit, that's a time of fertility. That's also about moon cycles. But with rabbit here, we're cautioned to wait. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is a very patient energy. It's very nurturing. It's tied into your home. It's tied into your health, your finances, that sort of thing. I'm hearing the word revolutionary. So this could be something really big that you may have some big revelation actually with this Ace of Swords even, or having to do with the letter even, or your connection to the divine. There's so many potential. This is a general read, not personal. So it makes sense that there are a lot of different scenarios that could come through. Okay. Yeah, the Ace of Swords, that is, some night, a big moment of truth, clarity. That's that. It's the communication coming in, possibly. Either you're sending it out or it's coming in towards you. Now, some of you, yes, could be focusing on your health, your finances right now, and feeling really worn out, worn down here, having to have that endurance. Maybe again, remembering though, temperance, like making sure that you're taking care of yourself, you're not missing anything, you're not cutting corners, you're making sure things are balanced and fair. I know fairness is very important to we Libras. So with the bunny though, this is also about waiting too. So looking for signs of fertility before acting. So if you aren't sure if you should start on something yet or not, lately we have been getting act now. Now's the time, act. But in this reading, I'm feeling that being gentle is more important. Being balanced, connecting to your health, your community, connecting to what's working well, things already established. I feel like that's going to be helpful rather than just, charging forward, which was what we have been getting in some other readings. So this is, again, have that patience. Things will become clear, okay? Things will become clear, some reflection, they'll become clear in the month of May. Yeah, it's just going to, I'm hearing also May 18th. So that actually would fall during this week's reading. Yeah, the 15th to the 21st. So could be for some of you, it'll be May 18th. That could also be an important birthday or just event in general or a date, an important date. Could be of someone's passing as well. I'm just getting now. So answers will become clear within the month. Okay. And then movement is encouraged. Okay. And actually then things look really good. But again, it's that gentleness with that bluebird. And with blue, you might be thinking of your throat chakra. And again, so the communication, there's a lot of that. There's a lot of transformation and communication in this reading so far. This reading feels different than the readings lately. And I'm not really sure why. I feel as though definitely maybe some of you have noticed too, other people who are sensitive, that the energy has definitely shifted. It's interesting. I'm hearing the name Rusty. Some of you could have an animal named Rusty. And also some of you could have, or it's your name. It's an actual person name too. Oh, what was the thing? There was one other thing that just wanted to come in. A kangaroo. Kangaroo wanted to come through. So kangaroo has to do with not backtracking. Okay. So again, this is information that I get from the Ted Andrews Animal Speak and other resources that he wrote. But this is moving forward, not back. Okay. So that there's strength to overcome the problems here. All right. And just continuing forward once you start, or you'll get tripped up. So you're not going to backtrack, right? Rabbits don't do that either. So you're not going to backtrack, but you're going to continue facing forward. But it doesn't mean that you don't have to viciously pursue right now. Now you're going to do what you want to do. And I completely respect and admire that, that you're always listening to your intuition first and foremost. And it's just, it's knowing that right time. I'm getting divine timing coming in now. Let's get a little more tarot, because I feel like there are some cards that aren't here yet that should be here, and that would help clarify. So let's see what happens to come out. Because I'm picturing Six of Swords, Four of Wands. I'm feeling the energies here, even Hermit, Four Swords. I just feel like there should be some other cards here. Even Hierophant could be too. What do we have? Okay, we have the 10 of Wands. So this is you're getting near completion with something. Remember, 1 here, and you have a 1-0 here with control. So that's a 1, and then there's another one, and then there's another one. So, oh, wow, okay, I get it. So I was picturing 4 of Wands. That's the 1111 card. And you have 1, 1, 1, 1. 1 and 0 is 1. So you have 1111 right here. This is divine. I said divine timing right before this, and that is exactly right. Divine timing, divine guidance is here with you. You have that. I'm hearing something about fostering an opportunity, or some of you could actually be fostering something or someone. What else do we have? I can't do my regular knocking like I do, so I'm having to like kind of tap because I actually ripped the skin right off my knuckle the other day. I can't even tell you how I did it. I don't know. All right. Okay, and we have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse here. All right, I'm hearing Linda, or any name containing Linda. Belinda, that sort of thing. Gwendolyn, which doesn't have Linda, but it has Linn. There's something there for that. And then like there's a name like Eugene, or there's also like Endora and Eleonora, maybe. There's some names that keep wanting to come through, and I'm also getting cycling. So it could be about, like, say, the lunar cycle. It could be actually like bicycling. Now that's come through in other readings for you too recently. There's something there. All right. I'm getting Rex too. And any name containing King, Kingman, King Street, could be anything. But I'm just kind of letting the messages come through right now because if I don't do that, then I keep getting almost like little knocks on the door, like ta ta ta, you know. And so I'm just letting what wants to come through right now. I'm getting Reynolds as well, and there's something about the like Kelly Green. There's a lot of greenery. I'm seeing a lot of greenery somewhere. I'm seeing like sort of an outdoor setting for someone. I'm getting like not everybody's showing up to an event that's like an important event. There's some sort of like I'm getting disappointment there. So I wish you the best with whatever that could be for whoever's message this is. But it's kind of like waiting and like sort of almost like a delayed, it could be a postponement too, to an event, an outdoor event. It could have to do with wind and rain. It could have to do with weather, but it could also have something to do with just by chance. I'm hearing by chance. Like by chance, something didn't happen. Your name could be Chance or Chase, but there's something about there were supposed to be more people at the table. You could also be having a remembrance ceremony for someone. Oh yeah, okay. So I'm getting like major confirmation. Some of you may be having a in memorial type thing, okay? And that person, it's like they should be here, but instead we're like remembering them. Okay, so I'm really sorry. Oh man. Okay, so sometimes it's hard not to go right in. I have to pull myself out of the scene that I'm seeing and feeling and hearing about because it can get a little intense. So I really wish you all the best. I do. I always do. And I always send out Reiki, through these readings because we are connecting through Reiki together for these readings. So I do hope they bring you some clarity and just some more healing steps in your journey. So the 3 of Pentacles reversed, that's that air energy. It's interesting. It's coming out with the Queen of on top of the Queen of Pentacles, which is upright. I like that she's upright here, he or she. Now, when this could be like maybe not getting the recognition you deserve for all of your hard work, Libra. It could be you put more into something than people realized. I'm also hearing someone's going to be making cupcakes, possibly for this event. I'm wondering if you're celebrating someone's birthday who's passed, or if it's some other important anniversary or like their passing date or something like that. It's a memorial, though. There's definitely a memorial energy coming through. It could be something about Merlin, too, and Thomas. All right. So what is the advice here, Spirit? What do we have for advice? We need some advice here with these cards because we have... I feel as though you are going to get recognition. I want to know more about that, though. I'd like to know more about this recognition piece. What do we have? I'm hearing Glinda and Wednesday. Whoa, nice. I love the hoppers. They flip right out. Oh, a sweetheart. And this sweetheart has a letter. Oh, some of you are going to be getting love letters. You might get a little text from somebody who has been, I'm hearing, and this isn't an expression I use, but somebody's chomping at the bit to talk to you. So that's awesome. Unless you don't want to hear from them, I guess. All right. So, sweetheart here. I'm getting magma. Magma could be a name. All right. So, or it's also something just very fiery and powerful. Okay. So, sweetheart. But what are we supposed to do? What's the advice? We have advice. Do we need anything more from the tarot? Let's do one more. Somebody's into zombies. I know that's rant. Whoa, did you see how that flipped? That's so cool. And it landed right on top of the pentacles. Remember I was saying I saw this green? This could be part of why I saw this green around. Okay, so some of you could actually get some sort of financial opportunity that's pretty big. Now look, the Page of Pentacles came out right on top of the letter, and the letter is right beside Fortune. And you've got the Queen of Pentacles here, the Ace of Cups, and you have this Three of Pentacles in reverse, but you also have thriving underneath. Let's remember that, okay? I'm hearing Antonia again, okay? This in Colleen. There could be any variation of Tony as well in Anthony, but I'm getting that coming through. And it could be a place too, like Antonia Street or Antonia, name a state. I don't know. So, Page of Cups, hanging in there, right? You've got endurance here, Ten of Wands, endurance, hanging in there, but not being vicious, waiting for that perfect moment, going about it in an organized way, maybe having that sit down with somebody, okay? Keeping things under control, right? Making sure you're tempering your feelings and even, trying to keep the environment calm around you. Rely on community however you need to heal through this, what could feel like chaos. And it could be very brief too, okay? I'm getting that for someone. I also just heard, well, I'm actually not going to say that. That's not really, okay. So Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Three of okay. Okay, so I guess I am saying this. I'm getting something about urinary health, and I don't know if it has to do with you or a loved one. It could be a pet. I am not a veterinarian. I'm not a doctor of any kind, but I'm just telling you what I hear clairaudiently right now. I'm hearing urinary health. So that may mean something to someone. You could be waiting for results about a test, or you may be wondering, should I go to the doctor? It came up in this reading, so you decide if you need to go to a doctor or not, if you are wondering about urinary health. Okay. All right. So that's Page of Pentacles, opportunity. This is coming in. This is a really good opportunity. Okay. And then here in it, looks like, you've got this. Okay. Okay. I love that. It's like almost like he's going to place that in her lap here. He, she, they, them. This is something you could have been in your head about a lot too, I'm getting. That's finally coming in. This could involve family too. This Fortune. It could be like I just heard last will and testament, could have something to do with family fortune. But there's something coming in here. I heard the name Kana. Just tuning in a little more here. I want to make sure I'm not missing something with this. I mean, there's no way around it. This is a good opportunity here. But I feel like there's some sort of, it's just not cut and dry. There's something here about it not being so cut and dry. Can I get some clarification on this? Why is this not coming through clearly for me? Spirit, angels, guides, tuning into Reiki. What is this? Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. What's the relationship here? This is more butterflies. Oh, frivolity. Okay. Yeah, all right. So I was getting something about a kangaroo pouch and people wanting to keep their coins close. So like being a marsupial, the kangaroo keeping its baby close. So again, this could have to do with family, and it could have to do with maybe an important decision as far as if you're going to spend money on something for the family, or again, I mean, it could be so many different things. It could be, yes, last will and testament of someone. It could be breaking into your savings, not wanting to have to go into your savings. I'm also getting Scorpio right now. This could be some sort of luxury item too, but like, I'm also getting sort of a like secret. We've got the Three of Swords here underneath twice. There's could be some sort of secrecy involving money. I want to make sure that we're really honest about our earnings and things like that. That's coming through for someone. Yeah, you don't want to have any guilt about anything. So maybe you are being, yeah, I just feel like it's a good idea to be wise in your choices at this time involving your fortune, your finances. But again, I'm not a financial doctor or anything like that. But I don't get a no. There's nothing saying no. It's just sort of like a easygoing energy right now. I'm looking at this bottom one. What does this say? Consolation. Okay. You could be asking for help in some way. Yeah, okay. That could be, you could be maybe not wanting to have to ask for help. Yep. That's it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. There's something I'm picking up on a past relationship too at this point that it's looking like we're going to move into the love portion very soon here. I am picking up on sort of a past relationship. I'm also picking up on there could have been an actual death within that relationship. And I'm sorry if that is your story. But that's coming through. But I'm getting like healing, something about healing the waters. I don't know if that would make sense, but healing the waters, healing the what? Healing the, tell me more, please. Oh, okay. So any sort of self blame, any sort of someone's being asked right now to um, do what they can to heal from this situation, this death of a relationship, or that did involve the passing of someone while in the relationship, or maybe things weren't going great in a marriage or a relationship or something, and then the person passed, one person passed. Um, and there could be some sorrow and despair now for who's living, or just the other party if no one actually passed away. But at this point, it seems like you're, again, being gentle with yourself and others, okay? To set yourself free. Healing, using your community to heal. All right. We have that Ace of Cups here. You're deserving of love too. All right. No matter what happened in a relationship, either, you know, no matter what, no matter how things ended, you are being given this opportunity and you're deserving of it. I heard Walter or Walters, and also Wood. What else do we have? Clarifying all of this. Very interesting reading. I'm going to tell you, it's not as straight. Something about, yeah, this May energy here, when things have changed with the moons and all that, it's like there's just, things are not as cut and dry. We have your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus. And look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. Anything else? A time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. And then we have a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra, and that is when we are going to move on. Well, I hope you got some things out of this reading. Let's clear some of these up, actually. I think we'll do that. I almost feel like asking, are there any questions? But I'm not teaching right. I'm not teaching right now. I'm actually doing tarot. So It's pretty funny. Maybe you're learning stuff. I don't know, but I forgot that I can't just like ask you, and are there any questions? Do you feel good about it? Do you need help before we close up? But, all right. So we're going to just, we'll just put all these aside. Now I want us to remember you have that Ace of Cups here. The Star and the Magician too. Okay, these are some of the ones that really stand out for me with your reading today, Libra. And of course, the Bluebird, we'll leave that there. So, what do we need to know with regard to Libra love? Okay. Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, this just wanted to come out. Okay, parting ways, separation, divide, heartbreak. There is a disconnect between you. Now, this doesn't have to be romantic love. I always say that during the love portion. This could be parting ways actually with a job or a hobby that you can't do anymore. Maybe there's physical limitations or something, but there's that disconnection now. You're separating from it, whatever it could be. So parting ways. And what else do we have? For Libra, love, any love situation. Just heard Martha. Poetic justice. There's Libra right there. Fairness, balance, karma. You will have justice and balance will be restored. You do have that Star card. Balance. And anything else for love? Sorry, I'm getting a scratchy voice here. It's almost like, this is always very interesting to me when I lose my voice. Excuse me. It feels as though, I'm very sorry about the coughing. Sometimes I have actual physical reactions to the energy. And someone's not talking, or they don't want to see something. Somebody doesn't want to have that conversation. They don't want to see something. I'm getting looking inward, reflection, solitude, planning. Take some time to look inward and figure out your next steps. Great advice. That energy's been poking through a little bit throughout the reading. I kept feeling that Four of Swords energy too. And then the cabin came up too, maybe like rest, retreat, needing to look in. Again, look at this. We've got the healing waters. There's something here. Your name could be Waters or Water. I'm also getting Nicholas. And I've heard Bradley a couple of times as well. That is a name that does seem to come up. And even Connor again. Some of the same names will come through. And so only you'll know if that's your person or if that's you. But I just call it as I hear it. All right. So love messages for Libra. What do we need to know? Love messages for Libra. What do we have coming in here? What's going on? What do we have coming in, going out? Oh, okay. This looks like it's going to be all the tarot cards we need to answer these questions. All right. So we have the Emperor. All right. You could be dealing with an Aries. You could be an Aries cross-watching. Three of Emotions. So that's the Three of Cups. So that's going to be water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have the Hierophant. There it is. There's the Hierophant. I felt that earlier. Hierophant. Okay, so that's why am I forgetting who is? Okay, so the Hierophant, that's a Taurus. Yes, Taurus. And then we have the Queen of Inspiration, and that's the Queen of Wands. So fire energy here. There's some unpredictable energy here. That's what I'm getting. I'm still getting that going within, going inward. Yep, going inward. But I'm getting that with all of these cards. You'll notice everyone's eyes are closed except like these two people. Closed, covered, closed, closed, and these two are open. But most of the eyes here are closed. They're sort of in relaxed, reflective. Remember this one? Closed. Someone may not, you or someone may be refusing to hear the truth, refusing to see it. And that's not a criticism. This is what I get from these cards. This is what I'm feeling. There's a hidden person right here too. There's somebody hidden there. And there's someone else looking up. I feel like this could also be past, present, future. And we've got past, present, future maybe with these 3 cups. So with the fire energy, Sag, Leo, Aries, Hierophant, Taurus, 3 of emotions, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and the Emperor, Aries. And then, of course, we have Aquarius here, more water, and the Magician. I just heard flax, like the last name maybe, if that's a last name, flax. Okay, so the Emperor, controlling energy here, maybe a little reserved. 3 of emotions, 3 of cups, could be celebrating. Maybe. I'm not getting that from this card, though. I'm getting seeing all sides to something. All right, like going through a whole cycle with somebody. Again, the cycle here, cycles. I'm getting cycles with somebody. Maybe you've already been through this with a certain person. You may be married to them. You could be actually working your way out of a commitment with someone or something you love. Again, it doesn't have to be a romantic person. Wow. Things seem to be in 3s as well. That's another little pattern here. Also pairs. Not the fruit, the number this time. Okay, I need some more information on this here. What do we have? What kind of messages do we have here? What do we need to be paying attention to here for Libra? So, because we have 4, 5, 3, 4, we have 3, 4, 5, and then a Queen. Now, the Queen of Wands gets noticed, right? That's somebody that very intuitive, fiery, passionate energy. Now, why are her eyes closed? Why are her eyes closed? She's focusing on her healing, it looks like. I see. Okay. She's focusing on her healing and what she's getting intuitively. Look at that. It's pretty much like a bullseye, right to her third eye. And again, yes, people they're not having their eyes open because they're getting their information from their intuition. You could be encouraged to do that. Look at all this. Yeah. It's all very intuitive, highly, highly intuitive energy. Okay. Yeah. Finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. There we go with the intuition, right? And what else? I just heard, no, not playing those games. And I hear Alyssa or Melissa, but at first I did hear Alyssa. Elise even. Ellie. Huh. Crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. So sometimes in order to let something go, we do have to kind of bring it back to process it so that we can effectively let it go. And let it go in love and light, right? Let it go the right way, basically, in a healthy way. It's not going to have us wondering the rest of our lives if we did it. Vast vistas, expand your horizons. What else do we have here? For love. Love for Libra. Whoa. Oh, I'm glad that wasn't the real candle. I've actually had that happen where I dropped the card during a reading. Purification, pure spirit, card 30. All right, this could have to do with, this has to do either with March, I'm getting, or like December, November even. Something to do, there's something there. I'm also hearing April. Name, time, month, whatever, however. Purification. Again, those healing waters. Taking the time you need to get to a place where you are healed and you feel you can now move on, and accepting that. Wood nymph, beauty. Yeah, this is your own inner beauty too. And appreciating, even if others don't, appreciating your beauty. Here we are again with some more healing waters, okay? And again, there are 3. So I'm not sure what 3 has to do, if that's children or if it's yourself and you're very close to, say, 2 sisters, because I'm getting some female energy here. There's a couple of close females or females involved. It could be like you, your sister, and then this person's mother has been sort of had an impact on your relationship or whatever this is for you, Libra. And then we have bee spirit, prosperity. Okay, that's enjoying the fruits of your labor. That's enjoying the nectar of life, sweet times, sweet moments, hard work paying off. Remember, you let down that 10 of Wands after all your endurance. You sit in that pretty Queen of Pentacles energy here, right, that we had here for you. So that is good fortune. Yeah, remembering to have the temperance as well. I'm just going back because I want to make sure you've put this down, you've stepped into this, and here we have, so you've let go of those Three of Swords. That's good. The Three of Swords could have been that heartbreak. Remember, we had double Three of Swords. So yes, and all this, having patience. I'm hearing that loud and clear now, having patience. You've got to have some patience. Maybe this is just a little bit left, or you're finally starting a new cycle, okay? Because we do have, but in order to start that new cycle, there does need to be some sort of purification process. And that could be, energy clearing work you do, or just writing things out and letting things go. I just saw 5533. So that's, this change, supported change. What else do we have? I want to get into, I want to get you a couple of career cards that have to do with your finances, abundance. Let's use the Clarity Tarot, or I think that's what it might be called, for the money. What sort of money messages do we have for Libra? Oh, okay. Two of Cups. This is financial partnerships and an inspiration. If it's a yes, no question, this is a yes. For love, it's harmony, balance, mutual respect. But either way, it's partnerships. What else? And then we have the Fish here. That's abundance. That's good. All right. And then we have the Moon. This is a yes as well. If it's love, there could be some illusions. There could be a lot of, energy or emotion, things could be really emotion. You're encouraged to use your intuition here. You might not be seeing everything. But as far as money, again, that's listening to the intuition. You're getting that all across your reading. And I know it sounds like an easy thing to say, but it's really coming through clearly. So I have to acknowledge it. And there's more water, so much water. You might be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or have that as part of your big four or whatever in your chart. Or yeah, so what else do we have? The Hierophant again. So this is like, traditions. Okay, you have the keys, you have the inner knowledge, you have that higher wisdom. With the Hierophant, this can have to do with career, money, love, finances, any of that. This is tradition though, usually, okay, and an actual like institution, could be a corporation. And then the Ace of Swords. Again, you have that Ace of Swords. You're getting so many double cards. It's amazing. So this, for a yes, no, it would be a no, but that doesn't mean, it depends on what the question was, right? So for money though, this is like, you could get that new clarity you're looking for. Something could be coming in. You could finally know exactly where to focus your attention. For love, it's going to be healing, getting clarity. And final for this, we have the Hermit. There's the Hermit. That's going to be a yes. And for money, this is about seeking counsel from wise ones. That goes very well with it. So get counsel. This is very coming through. If it's something, yep. If you have a question about that, finances, money, get counsel. Okay, and you may need to have some time to go within. I'd like to get us some final messages here. We're going to use the African Goddess Rising deck for this portion. What do we have for Libra, please? Libra, one card. We have Isit. Surrender. All right, so this one came up not that long ago. It's 44, so that's going to be change. And this card has to do with, well, it's actually very connected to the High Priestess. If you see that eye there, that is connected to the High Priestess. And we have everything but the High Priestess here, I feel like, as far as our intuition. So this is going to be about everything you need to know will find you at the perfect time, that divine timing. Remember we were talking about that? So let it all go and say aloud, I surrender. Breathe in those words, okay? When we're saying things, they are more likely to come into fruition, right? They're like what we speak about, we bring about, what we think about, we bring about, that sort of thing. So when we're actually putting a sound to it, or however it is we communicate physically, then we're really kind of strengthening that energy. So making sure you're positive with what it is you're saying about yourself or your future. Have an I can attitude, okay? So this is about releasing that control, all right? Stop, you know, to kind of hand the keys to the divine, because look, they're the keys. All right. So it's handing things over to the divine, knowing divine timing has your back, allowing whatever it is, whoever it is, whatever deities you believe in, to carry you through these difficult times. Actually ask for it. It's okay. You don't have to have it all figured out, okay? But have faith that you are where you're supposed to be, that everything is perfect in this moment. It's how it's supposed to be. Thank you, Libra. Please like, share, subscribe. I really appreciate you, and I'm wishing you an awesome week. Take care.